So recently, I seen a clip of Sea Dog, I guess the voice actor, or I don't really follow his content, but I think everybody knows who Sea Dog is. We also part of the Trash Taste podcast. Recently, I seen a clip where he was addressing a Reddit post that he seen, and on the Reddit post, I think it was like a viewer saying how they can't really watch the content anymore because they get jealous of, I guess, the lifestyle that he sees these people living. I guess how they're, doing trips, how they're able to, I guess, go to Japan. Like I said, I don't really watch the content like that, but seeing this post, I kind of felt bad for the person who made the post, considering or assuming that it was a real post and the person was being serious. I posted a clip of what I'm talking about just so you guys can get context.
I saw an interesting post that was people were discussing that they felt it was hard to watch our content sometimes because they felt envious, and I felt really bad about it because I was like, oh man. But in the back of my head, I was thinking like, because I think someone cited like the RV. It's like, yeah, they get paid to like hang out and go around Japan and do things, and I was like, yeah, that's true. But at the same time, I'm like, there's a lot of stress having to figure out this idea, plan it for a couple of months, and try to like get it all going.
Like I said, if the person's being serious about this post that they made, I actually feel bad for this person because I understand where they're coming from. A lot of us are just normal people living, our daily lives every day, and the world is crazy right now, and times is hard for everybody. Like eggs are $10+. Everybody's dealing with just everyday life stuff right now, and to see people or just go online and see some of your favorite content creators living a certain life as if they have no problems in the world, and they make all this money just from playing video games or talking about anime all day long, etc., etc. Like it can really get down on you, and it can mess with your head. Like I said, I understand the angle he's coming from and why he says that, but I feel bad that this person legitimately didn't want to watch the content from, I'm assuming, one of his favorite creators anymore, because he was essentially envious that they're living this life that I suppose he wants to live. And to me, this is awful because so many of my favorite content creators, they all live, well, I'm assuming they all like live great lives and they do cool shit that of course I wish I could do one day. I feel like everybody who watches content creators, they all kind of think the same way to some degree, maybe more than others, but it gets to a point where you can't really let that affect you. It goes back to that saying that comparison is a thief of joy, right? So when you go online and you start seeing these people do all these cool things you wish you can do and you get jealous, you got to be careful because that can be a very dangerous way to think because you're just seeing a snapshot of their lives and the things that they're going through. And if you start comparing yourself to like how you're living, it's just like that's an easy way to take a sharp like nosedive as far as your mental health goes. You got to be careful with that stuff. And at the end of the day, you just have to remember that this is all this content is just entertainment. You can't take it that serious, and you can't really try to like I said, compare yourself to these people because it's just not good for you. And it sucks not being able to watch your favorite content creators make content anymore because you start to feel envious of what they're doing, because it's supposed to essentially take you away from your everyday life and the things you got going on, etc., etc. When you open up a new video from one of your favorite creators, you're not supposed to go in there and be like, let me go watch this person and compare my life to them and sit and think about how awful my life is in comparison. Like, it really sucks that this person made this post and got to that point because it's just, what do? You don't have one of your favorite hobbies aren't there anymore. And I don't know what this person's life is like, but you know what I mean? Like, you took one of the few things you might enjoy and ruined it for yourself. And like I said, I understand where this person is coming from. I get it. It's hard out here for everybody, but you also have to kind of take some responsibility and catch yourself when you notice that you're starting to fall in that trap of comparing yourself to others online, because it goes nowhere. Trust me. Like, I'm guilty of it, maybe not as extreme as this person is, but I understand seeing it from that point of view. Anyway, I just wanted to speak on this topic because I thought it was like a really interesting thing. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one.